Meet the Voyager gear from MSR. High quality adventure gear that lets you focus on the ride and not on the price. Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for checking in. So today I have the MSR's new Voyager adventure gear. Really happy to see this gear come out. So MSR first released their Explorer adventure gear, which is their super technical high-end gear. And if you owe it to yourself, go watch that product spotlight. That gear is phenomenal. It's been super popular. But I'm really happy to see the Voyager, and here is why. There's gonna be a lot of people that look at the Explorer that love that gear, but maybe it's just a little bit out of your price range. Or maybe you're the type of rider that only does a few rides a year, so you just might not need gear that technical. Well, now you have a second option with the Voyager. So with the jacket, it's gonna be sub 300 bucks. The pant, you're right around $200. But even at that price, it's very feature-rich gear. It's waterproof laminated shell for the jacket and the pant. You've got CE rated armor all throughout. Really durable fabrics. You even have YKK AquaGuard zippers on the jacket and pant as well. So it's still very feature-rich gear, just at a lower price point. So we'll go through, we'll talk about it today, help you decide if this is a set of gear that you do want to pick up. Now, before I dive into the features, I do want to point out fitment. So Kyler here, our model, Kyler's about 5'11", and he's about 195 pounds. He's wearing a size large jacket, and then he's got a size 32 pant. So use him as a reference. Me, I'm 5'7", about 175. I also wear a 32 pant, that's my waist size, but I wear a size medium jacket, so kind of use us as a reference. Now, as far as the fit goes, it's more of an American fit. And like I mentioned earlier, this is shell only. There are no thermal or insulated liners on the inside. There's no removable waterproof liners, so just something to keep in mind there. But you can see with that American fit, it definitely leaves you enough room in the chest and the torso area with the pant as well, that it gives you enough room to put those mid layers and base layers underneath this gear if you do need to do that. We do have our fit guarantee, so if you buy this gear, if you're not happy with how it fits, you can send it back in brand new unused condition. We'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange to make sure you get the size that's gonna be best for you, and that goes for all the adventure, all the apparel items that we have here at Rocky Mountain. Okay, so let's talk about just the construction first. So what you're getting is a nice heavy duty fabric here is that main body. So all this light gray, it's a heavy duty abrasion resistant fabric. But then in the shoulders, the elbows, on the lower back, which we'll show you here in just a moment, and on the pant, which we'll get to, you have this ballistic nylon, which is add to the durability and the abrasion resistance. And then underneath that, you have CE rated armor and the shoulders, the elbows, big CE rated back pad on here as well. You're gonna have that in the knees on the pant. And what's nice though is that all the armor is removable, and the armor in the elbows and the pant is adjustable. So there's actually 3 different adjustment points for those, just kind of fine tune the fitment to get that exactly where you want it. What's also nice about the armor in this gear is that it's very similar actually to like a D3O molecular armor, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. And what's nice about it is that when it warms up, so as you're wearing this gear, your body heat's gonna warm it up naturally. And as it warms up, it becomes more pliable and softer, so it fits the shape of your contours nice, and it's nice and comfortable. But if Kyler were to go down, have a big impact, it does a really, really good job of absorbing that impact and dispersing that energy. And that's what you're getting with this set of gear. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the waterproofing and the zippers, because this is a big deal. So as I mentioned earlier, laminated waterproof shell. What's nice too is that all the seams are taped, which seals those off to prevent any water from getting through those. This is one aspect that I'm very happy to see that they didn't skimp out on, is that you're getting these YKK AquaGuard zippers. Doesn't matter what set of adventure gear you have, usually the #1 weak point where you could possibly get water into your garment is through the zippers. And this zipper is a zipper that you're gonna see on a lot more expensive, more technical gear that is out there. So I was really happy to see that they put this in the Voyager. So you've got these zipper garages here, nice big pull tabs, make it very easy to grab, but you can also open that up, and that's gonna have mesh on the inside for direct venting if you wanna use it for that. And then you've got this pocket right here on his left. Again, both nice large pockets, get plenty of gear inside there. Here on the upper bicep, this is gonna be one of your main vents. So if I open that up, you can see there's the mesh liner on the inside. That is direct airflow going through. And from all the time that we have spent on our adventure rides, one area that we have found that you've got to have the vent is right there on the biceps, because when Kyler's in that riding position, you're gonna get direct airflow going right through that vent. This is gonna be your ID pocket. You have one of these on the right as well as the left forearm. And then right here, big cargo pockets. Again, that's gonna allow you to get a lot of gear inside here. You also do have these adjustment straps right here on the forearm to cinch that down as much as you need to. And then when we get down here to the cuff, big old Velcro cuffs again. Kyler needs to, he can really cinch that down. But what's nice though, is you do have a nice big opening to get that over top of a glove if you did want to go that route. All right, Kyler, face the back for me. So here in the back, you can see up on the top, the collar here, you've got a nice soft fabric going around the collar, so that's not gonna chafe. You've got a cinch cord here at the back of the neck. It's one-handed operation. I can just take on that and pull it, cinch that down, and then just grab that. That's gonna loosen that really easily. But as you get to the back here, you've got reflective paneling all over this jacket. You've got it on the front as well, which you can see, but that's gonna be a good safety feature when you're on the road. But what's nice though, like I said, here's that ballistic nylon that you have here at the bottom. Again, high abrasion area, but then you've got the water bladder compartment. Now this jacket doesn't come with a water bladder, but it goes really well with the MSR Hydra Pack, which is a 2-liter bladder. You've got this little slit right here. You can get the tube to go through. When you look at the front of the jacket, there's actually 2 loops, which I'll show you, that hold that SIP tube in place. But we like to have a hydration pack on our rides. It's just nice to have a little bit of water that's really easily accessible while you're riding. Next thing we gotta show you right here, big old exhaust vent right here on the back that's gonna allow all that hot air to escape out the back of the jacket. All right, Kyler, face back to the front. So these were those 2 loops that I was just showing you, again, for your SIP tube as it comes up over the front. Now, next thing we'll do, we'll open up this collar. So if we unzip this a little bit, you've got these snaps right here. So what we can do now, this is going back to venting, is we'll pop these open. All right, so what's cool is with that is now you can have the jacket basically zipped almost all the way up, but you've got that collar wide open. That's gonna allow a lot of airflow to go through this jacket. And then last thing we'll do, we'll open it up. So again, big YKK zipper there in the front. If Kyler keeps that open for me, comfort mesh liner on the inside, and then you also do have 2 mesh pockets, 1 on each side. And then lastly, you've got those cinch cords. You have one of those on each side as well to really cinch down that jacket. Now we're gonna get Kyler up on the box and we're gonna talk about the pant. So as I mentioned earlier, he is wearing a size 32, so the waist for him is true to size. And again, at 5'11", he is wearing the standard length. For the tall riders out there, there is a tall version available. Now, same construction as the jacket that I talked about earlier. So up here at the top, you've got a ratchet closer, nice big flap right here over top of that zipper. But as you work your way down, we'll talk about the pockets first. So he's got 2 big hip pockets right here with the zippers. On the right thigh, he's got this big pocket right here. And then these 2 big zippers here are going to be vents. So what's nice about these vents here is that when you're in this seated position, that's really gonna open those up, get a lot of airflow going through, and just like the jacket, it's a laminated shell. So underneath that, when you have those open, you're seeing right to the mesh liner, so you know there's gonna be a lot of airflow going through there, and we'll show you the back here in just a moment. But as you work your way down, you get to over top of the knee. Again, there's that ballistic nylon over top of that seat-rated armor, which is adjustable and removable. Kind of lift out the front leg for me. This is a feature, again, like I said earlier, you don't typically see on gear at this price. Full grain leather knee panel, which is really gonna add to the durability of any pant, especially for riders that if you ride with a knee brace on, and if you're maybe doing some more off-road riding, getting a little bit more aggressive, squeezing the motorcycle, this leather knee panel is really gonna add to that durability. Plus you have the embossed leather logo right there, which is a nice little touch. And then as you get all the way down to the bottom, you've got that ballistic nylon reinforcing the cuff at the bottom of the pant as well. All right, Kyler, face the back for me. So in the back, you can see, again, you got big adjuster straps right here to really fine tune the fitment. There's that ballistic nylon that I talked about in the seat. Here are your big exhaust vents down the back of the leg. These are massive. You're getting a lot of air escaping out the back of the pant. Reflectivity here, reflectivity at the bottom. And then last but not least, when you open this up, so you've got these Velcro panels keeping that shut, but there's a big old gusset down at the bottom to get these over your boots easily. But you also have 3 different snaps here on the bottom to really fine tune that fitment depending on the boots that you are wearing. All right, Kyler, face back to the front. So just like with the jacket, you know, a lot of good things to say about this. Laminated shell, CE level armor, great construction. You know, it's gonna have that American cut to it just like the jacket did as well. So you still have room underneath this pant if you're gonna be wearing base or mid layers as well. All right, everyone, so thanks for watching our spotlight on the MSR Voyager gear. Hopefully this has helped you decide if the Voyager is a gear that you want to take home. It's available in 2 colors, gray and black that Kyler has on. There's also the all black that you can see behind me. MSR also has you covered for all your needs for adventure gear. They have mid and base layers. Kyler today is wearing the MSR Adventure boot, so be sure to check those out. And MSR does have multiple different glove offerings that you can kit with this gear. Like I said, go watch the Explorer Spotlight to see what that gear is all about, but don't take my word for it. Go read rider reviews. If you have questions about this gear, please leave those down below. We will get your questions answered. And to grab your set today, click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We ship for free over $75. And if you want to always be up to date on the latest and greatest like the Voyager gear, get subscribed, hit the notification bell. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.